I've been playing the piano for 29 years. Suddenly, this instrument that I know so well inside and out feels totally brand new. I play something on the piano, it goes into the computer, immediately sends back information to the piano to play. It's as simple as that. Piano is interesting because for a very long time it was really at the forefront of technological development in Europe. In the late 19th century, early 20th century, people started making player pianos.
A player piano is like a computer. Its music is programmed by inserting a roll of punched paper. As the roll turns, the punched holes trigger the keys and strings of the piano.
Yamaha in the 80s started making this thing called the disclavier. It's a player piano. It's a modern player piano. But it also has this digital mechanism that can control all of those elements. A lot of the time we see these, in an airport or in a hotel, just playing a pre-recorded piece. Disclaviers don't have to be playing something pre-recorded. This thing can take real-time input. That to me was like a totally aha moment. It's just not normally how you see a disclavier used. So what I'm doing is anything that I play on the piano gets immediately sent into my computer, and then on my computer I'm running programs that I've written that will send commands back to the piano for it to play. I'm not writing a piece, I'm writing the way the piece works. So for example, here's one where everything gets repeated a bit later, but inverted. So basically what I'm doing is setting up an axis of symmetry. And here I've set it up pretty much in the middle of the piano. Not exactly, but close. So I play the G, I get the F. But if I play the F, I get the G, because it's on either side of the axis. And so you set up a rule for yourself like that, and then it raises this really interesting question, which is, how do I make this work? How do I make it work elegantly in music? This is kind of my starting point, is using really simple rules and seeing what it draws out of me. The visualizations that I've created so far, the goal is to be really clear about what's happening in the music. I have all this data in the computer, and it's almost insane not to be creating visual art. In these processes I'm using here, nothing is pre-planned. The only thing that's pre-planned is the rules. I'm creating music with these algorithms and with the piano that I can honestly say I wouldn't be able to make any other way. And more to the point, I think it's about creating an experience for me as a performer that's all about improvisation. And this gets really fun when you want to play over harmonies. So All the Things You Are, which is this jazz standard that has like really nice changes. I've had a lot of fun improvising over that with this algorithm. All that's happening is that everything I play is repeated a little later. So there's really a melding there of the human and the machine that I find really interesting. So really, when I create these algorithms, I think of them as little planets. Each planet has its different gravitation from other planets. And also the atmosphere might be thick or thin, and you need to, every time you land on these planets, you need to find a way to dance. That moment of pure discovery, when I'm first entering that new planet, that's so magical. Now the piano is actually creating the composition with me.